Hello everyone, Heidi and Goatworm here, and today we are doing part 2 of our Pokemon tier list trade. So today, Heidi is going to be ranking the Ghost type Pokemon. If you haven't seen part 1 where I rank Heidi's favorite type, the Dragon type Pokemon, then I will leave a link in the description below. Are you ready?
Yes.
Alright, let's get into it.
Alright. So we're gonna start off with the original trio that scared me as a child. Okay. You know, I like Ghastly's design. It's not a strong like, but I think I'm gonna put it right there in the like.
Alright.
This might surprise you though, but I actually really like Haunter's design.
I do too. I definitely like it more than Ghastly's.
I do too. So
What about Gengar though?
I like Gengar's design. I know it's very popular and there's a lot of like Gengar merch out there. It's not my favorite ghost type, and so I think I'm gonna put it with Ghastly in the like, because I do appreciate its design, and I like that trio a lot, but it's not my favorite ghost type Pokemon.
Okay, I can see that. I definitely like Haunter's. From the three, I think I like Haunter's design as well. Between the three of them, I guess it's like the whole. Haunter looks more ghostly without the legs than like Gengar with. Well, I guess with the legs.
Okay.
It kind of gives more of like that ghost. Apparition feel. There we go.
Yeah, I agree. I kind of have the same feelings about Mega Gengar as well. I like it. I don't have like a super strong like attachment to it, but I think it has a nice design, especially for a Mega, because in our last video when we did the Dragon types, we kind of talked about our mixed emotions on a lot of the Dragon Megas, and so I think Gengar's is pretty decent.
Mm-hmm. I think the Mega is like more of an upgrade design for Gengar, because it kind of gets back that like the Haunter, like the separation of the limbs. It looks like there is some separation.
Yeah.
So maybe it kind of gives me like that more ghost feel.
Yeah. Now, I do not like Gigantamax Gengar. Its tongue and just the giant mouth that's open, it's not for me.
It reminds me of Guzzlord.
Yeah, and I do not like Guzzlord. I don't like its name, I don't like its look. So I don't know if I want to put it in strongly dislike or dislike. Oh, I'm gonna put it in dislike just because I like the colors.
Okay.
The colors save it just a little bit for me, and I think that's part of the reason why I like Mega Gengar too, because I like its colors. But other than that, there's like, if I saw that in real life, I mean, I know it's supposed to be kind of creepy and scary, but like I'd be so far gone and like so fast. Okay, let's see. Alolan Marowak. I like its design.
Okay.
I think it looks pretty cool. I don't know where I'm gonna put it though. I don't know like how I would compare it to just regular like Marowak.
I like this one more than regular Marowak. Really? I like how the bone, there we go. I like how the bone actually has, I guess, more of a purpose than just like, I guess, hitting something.
That's true. Something.
So like with this, it does have like its little dance that it does with the it does with the fire bones. So like, to me, it just gives it a little bit more character.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna put it in the like. I think it has a nice design. I think it looks interesting. It's not doing too much. You can definitely see it's like new typing, so I'm gonna put it in the like.
Okay.
Alright, Mischievous. One of the ghost types that I very much like the design of.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it's such a cool Pokemon. I mean, the design is like a little bit simplistic, but I think it just really embodies, in my opinion, what a ghost type Pokemon should look like.
Right. To me, it also gives me like the like what are they called? Like psychic
Yes.
vibes. Like it's ocular, I think they're called.
Yeah.
It definitely gives me those types of vibes as a ghost type Pokemon.
Yeah. I feel pretty neutral about
Ooh,
Miss Magius.
okay.
I'm sorry. I know that it's like people really like it. I like its design. I do.
It's one of my favorites.
I know.
So...
I know. I like its design. I think it's good, but I like Mischievous' design better. I think if it had some kind of continuation of the bluish gray color of Mischievous, I would rank it a little bit higher. I'm not saying the colors like are bad or anything. I just think if it looked a little bit different, I'd probably rank it a little bit higher. I don't dislike it though. I don't dislike it, and that's why I put it in neutral.
To me, it gives me Haunter vibes, but also has like a witch design.
Yeah.
Similar to the Mischievous. So to me, that's probably one reason why I like it. Kind of gives me like that ghost vibe, but it also gives me that like fanatic of like the spiritual realm.
Yeah.
So it kind of gives me like that double vibe, and that's probably one reason I like it so much.
Okay, moving on to Galarian Corsola.
I believe so, Galarian.
Yes. I don't know. I'm kind of neutral about it as well. Corsola isn't like a strong favorite of mine. I don't mind its design. I like it. I don't think I would ever use it in the games, but I think it's like I think it's a cool design, but I feel pretty neutral about it.
I think I would probably put it down in the I don't know, because like you said, I've never really used it. I just don't really know how to feel. Definitely neutral or I don't know for me. What about its evolution? Was it Cursal, I believe?
I don't really like this one. I don't know. I know it's supposed to like it's got like curse in its name. It just looks so sad, and the like projections like coming out of it just look kind of weird to me. I don't know. It's not my favorite design. I don't know how they could have improved it, but to me it just kind of looks like a dead piece of coral, and I know it's supposed to kind of look like that, but that makes me sad. It just makes me sad.
It makes you sad, and that's why you dislike it.
I just feel like with all the climate change going on in the world, do we need to have a dead coral Pokemon? I don't know, it just makes me sad. So I don't know. I feel like maybe if they kept a little bit more of the pink design, that maybe I would like it a little bit better, but it just makes me a little sad.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, here's one of your favorites, Shedinja. And you're not gonna like where I put Shedinja.
Where are you putting it?
I'm gonna put it in the neutral.
Okay.
I don't dislike it. I think it has a decent design, but to me it looks like when you find a dead cicada and they're not colorful anymore, and
well, that's kind of what it is.
I know, but it makes me sad. Not all ghost Pokemon have to embody the look of a dead plant or animal
and be sad.
Yeah. I mean, like if you look at some of their backstories, like Mimikyu, it's so sad.
Was it Phantom?
Yes. We don't have to make, not all ghost Pokemon have to have trauma. I hope in the new game that's coming out, we have some ghost type Pokemon that do not have trauma. I think that's a conversation that we need to have in the Pokemon world. Let's
poor
see.
Shedinja.
Stop. I didn't put it in the dislike. I like its design. It makes me think of a dead cicada.
Alright, Sableye, and it's Mega.
Oh, let's see. I don't know. This one's kind of hard.
I personally would put it in like the like category.
Yeah.
I like how it's a single stage ghost type Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
And definitely Gen 3, its typing was great because it had no weaknesses. But I don't remember too much like actually using it a lot, so that's why I would put it in the like. What are you thinking?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna put it in. I don't know. I think I'm gonna put it in like.
Okay.
I think it has a design that's unique.
Mm-hmm.
I like the gemstone eyes a lot, and I think I'm gonna put its Mega also in like.
Okay.
Because I just like that they continue the gem theme by having it with the giant gem, and in the pose it's in, like in this image, it just looks very sinister.
Like a gremlin.
Yes, and I just like that a lot. I think it looks cool. Oh yes, time for Shuppet.
Let's go.
I love Shuppet. Shuppet is going in strongly like.
Not favorites?
I have a couple ghost type that are gonna go in the favorites.
Okay, so you're just comparing those two to...
I love Shuppet. I love its tongue, that it sticks out. You know what? I might have to put Shuppet in the favorites. We're gonna change that. We're gonna put Shuppet in the favorites.
I agree, I love Shuppet too.
I just absolutely adore Shuppet. It's so cute. It's one of the ghost type Pokemon that if I encountered it in real life, it wouldn't scare me. I just want to give it a hug.
That's all it needs.
And here we go. Another one of your favorites.
And another one that has trauma.
Stop. Poor Banette. I love Banette's design. I think it has such a cool design. I don't know if I want to put it in strongly like or favorites, so that's the hard part.
I love its zipper mouth.
It is so cool. And I love its Mega. Let's see. I think I'm gonna put Banette in favorites.
Okay.
And I'm also gonna put Mega Banette
Let's go.
in favorites because, like I said, I just love their designs. I love that Mega Banette has continues with the zipper theme and has it unzipping to show those giant claws. I just think it's so good. And I also love Duskull's design. So that one's gonna go in strongly like.
Okay.
How do you feel about Duskull?
Definitely either strongly like or favorite. I like Duskull and Dusclops more than Dusknoir.
Mm-hmm.
But I think definitely those two in either strongly like or favorites, and then Dusknoir in like or strongly like, depending on where I put the other two.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
I like Dusclops a lot. I'm gonna put it. I think I'm gonna put it in strongly like, but I'm gonna put Dusknoir in like.
Okay. I definitely remember in Gen 3, Shuppet and Duskull were always the ghost type Pokemon I caught when we got there, and always leveled them up to get to the second stage. I really like those Pokemon. And I remember from the anime too, I really like Dusclops with the whole Will-O-Wisp, mean look.
Yes. And here we go. One of my absolute favorite Pokemon. One of the absolute perfect designs.
And really good shiny.
Yes. Drifloon and Drifblim. Immediate favorites. When they released the Pokemon handbook for Sinnoh, and I saw them in there because Pokemon Platinum was my first Pokemon video game, And so like I always collected the handbooks, but this was the first time that I was like studying it very closely because I was gonna get the game. And as soon as I saw them, I was like, this is peak Pokemon design. Absolutely love both of these Pokemon.
With a sinister backstory.
Yes, they do, but we're just gonna push that aside for a little bit. And then we have the Sinnoh Pokemon that haunted my dreams. I do not like Spiritomb.
Really?
Oh my gosh. I think it's solely because when that game came out, it scared me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a huge Spiritomb person. I don't know.
To me, Spiritomb's like an upgraded version of Sableye.
Really?
I like Spiritomb. And it's shiny, the blue.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I mean, I get the appeal to some people. It's just not my cup of tea. So we're gonna have to put in the dislike. Not the strongly dislike, but I'm just not a huge Spiritomb person.
Alright, okay. Frostlass?
I didn't know that you like Spiritomb
Yeah,
that
I really
much.
like Spiritomb.
I love Frostlass.
It sucked going against Spiritomb in the Elite Four, but yeah.
Yes. I love Frostlass. It's going on strongly like.
Sounds good to me. Rotom.
I also really like Rotom.
I guess we can also include its alternate forms too.
Yeah, I love its alternate forms. I think the concept of Rotom is like super fun and creative, that it can go into different appliances. I love in the future generations when you get the Rotom decks. I think that's really cool. I like Rotom. I think Rotom's cool.
You want to put him in a light? Strong like? What are you thinking?
I don't know.
I think I would put him in the like category.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna put him in strongly like. I like Rotom a lot.
Alright. Okay. Alright, where are we at? Giratina?
Yes.
Ooh, okay.
I like Giratina a lot. Like I said, I have Pokemon Platinum, so got very familiar with Giratina.
I definitely like Giratina more than the other two, I would say.
Really?
Between Palkia and Dialga, I think I like Giratina the best out of the three.
Interesting. I was always a huge Dialga fan, but I liked Giratina too.
I like how it's like super bulky on the bottom.
Yes.
And then kind of like comes up, yeah, just like, I just like the way it's formed.
I think both forms of it are very appealing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put it in the like, because I like it a lot.
All
I wouldn't say it's my favorite legendary, but I think it's a good one.
Okay. Yamask.
I don't know how I feel about Yamask.
I think I'd put Yamask in I would put him in like. The reason why I would say like is because I like the design, but I encountered it way too often in the game. To the point where it kind of got a little annoying.
I think I'm gonna put it in the neutral.
Alright.
I don't know, to me it looks like it's trying to like lift weights and it's trying not to cry.
While it's lifting weights?
Yeah. I don't mind its design. I don't think it's got a bad design, but it's just not a Pokemon I know a lot about, and
Okay.
it's just not my favorite design out there.
Coffergius.
Yeah, not the biggest fan of this one.
Oh, okay.
Not the biggest fan. I have
I really like that one.
Oh, I didn't know that. I don't like its many arms that come out of it.
It looks like the little sticky arms.
Yes.
I like that.
It's just not my cup of tea. Gotta put him with Spiritomb. I'm sorry.
Alright, was it Runigus?
Runagiga, something like that. Yeah. Same boat.
Okay, I was gonna say that one I didn't really care too much for the design. It kind of like a Graveler for me. It seems a little messy.
Yeah, it's just not really like my style for Pokemon.
Alright.
Frillish. I don't mind Frillish.
Me neither.
I think I'm kind of indifferent about Frillish.
I would agree.
I think it's got like a fine design. It's not my favorite Pokemon. I don't really use it in like gameplay, but I don't think it's bad.
Okay.
Now, it's evolution. It's evolution. Jellicent? No.
You don't like?
No, that's going in the
Really?
strongly dislike. No, they just look like they've got big swollen heads. And I just
I like
do not...
the mustache on the blue
No!
one.
No.
I like the mustache.
No.
I'm not a big fan of the pink one, but I like the mustache.
They just look like they've got giant swollen heads and little baby bodies, and I don't like that. I just think that there were better things that could have been done. Or I think that they should have just left them as a single evolution.
Really?
Yes, I think that the originals were fine in themselves. I really don't think that they needed to have
They
evolved.
didn't just inflate their heads and give one a mustache, didn't they?
Yes, and to me, it doesn't like add anything to it. To me, it makes them look worse. It's like Glam-Meow evolving into Purugly. Like, why did we need to do that?
It just became a bigger cat?
Yes, and then we name it Purugly. Like, why? Why is that necessary? To me, like, evolutions like that where we're just like making them look less appealing, I just don't understand. I don't. When I saw that, I was like, no, we don't need to be doing all that. But now we're gonna get to one of the best evolution lines in the entire Pokemon world. Okay, we already know where these are going.
Yes, favorites.
Litwick, Lampet, Chandelier.
Cannot beat the Candle Pokemon.
I adore them. I think that they are so perfect. I use them in gameplay. Every time I have gotten like a Litwick Pokemon card or Chandelier or Lampet, I'm like, yes! You can't beat them. I just love them so much. They have such a good design.
Yes, I would agree with that one. All across the board favorite.
Yes, so good. And then let's see, we got Golem.
Galler.
Oh, Galler.
Galette and Galler.
That's what it is. But they're based off of a golem.
Golem.
Yeah. Okay, Gallic. No, this is Galette.
Galette.
Oh, I'm getting mixed up.
Galette, little Galette.
Yes, I like Galette's design. I think it's cute. I don't think I'd
agree.
put it in. I think I'll just put it in light because I don't really use it for anything. But I think it has a nice design.
Okay.
And the same.
Gallerk.
Yeah, I'd say the same with Gallerk.
I would put Gallerk in strongly like because I used it quite a bit in the game and I really liked it. So that's what I think. It's also interesting how it can learn Fly.
Yes, I do remember that.
I think that was my main flyer.
Oh boy. Okay, let's
Honedge.
see. We got Honedge. Oh. Not a big Honedge person.
Okay. I like the design, but I never really used it, so I feel indifferent, I would say.
I don't know how I feel about the design. I know it's supposed to be a sword, but to me, it just looks like a sword. It doesn't look like a Pokemon.
Okay.
And I just don't know how I feel about it. I think it's gonna go in the neutral for me.
Okay.
Because
I'd say neutral too, because I don't know how. Never really used Honedge or its the middle evolution. I think I used a little bit of Aegislash.
I don't know. I just feel like it's too much of just a sword for me.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Its evolution. Also gonna go neutral.
Okay.
I just don't think you really add much just by adding another sword to it.
Okay.
It's like Clink when you get Clink Clang. Like, do we really need that? Is it really adding that much? But I do have to be a little bit more grateful to Clink because it was my first shiny that I ever found in the game. So a little bit of love for Clink. Let's see, and then got Aegislash.
Both forms.
I'd say that this design is doing a little bit better because it actually has arms.
Okay.
So I think I'll put the Aegislash forms in the like because they actually have arms, and to me they just look more like a Pokemon.
Okay.
And I like that there's two different forms. I think that that's a cool idea and it's unique. So we'll put them in the like.
Phantom.
Oh yes, I love Phantom. Instant favorite.
I really like Phantom
so
too. I'm not sure how I feel about its evolution.
Really?
I'd say it's in the like category. I don't know.
Oh, well then we're different.
Where are you putting that one?
Strongly like. I love the Phantom evolution line.
Okay.
I just think it looks really cool. I think that it kind of continues the theme through the evolution line. I like the colors of it. I like the idea of like, you know, don't go into the woods at night or whatever.
Okay.
Kind of like that kind of esque.
Very Halloween-esque.
Yes. And then we have my baby Pumpkaboo, one of my favorite ghost types. Just love its design so much. I love its name. I love everything about it. It just completely embodies Halloween for me, and it's just perfect. And I love its little fangs.
And there's 4 different sizes.
Yes. Just love it so much. And then its evolution. Also one of my favorites. So it's going straight up there. Love its little eyes.
Both sets?
Yeah. I just think that it's so good.
I'd say I'd feel like a like or neutral. I don't really love or hate Pumpkaboo.
What?
I mean,
no!
It's cute.
No! Take that back. There will be no Pumpkaboo slander in this house. No. Pumpkaboo is perfect. I wonder how you're gonna feel when we have a house and you're just gonna wake up in October and there's gonna be a Pumpkaboo figure or something sitting there, because absolutely. Okay, let's see. Hoopa.
As well.
I don't like Hoopa's design.
It's alright. It's
gonna go in the dislike for me.
Oh, I was gonna say neutral.
I just don't like its design very much. I think maybe if they had used some different colors, maybe. It's just not my favorite design.
Yeah, it's just kind of middle line for me. It's alright. Decidueye.
I love Decidueye. I think it has such a great design.
Rowlet.
I love Rowlet. I think that its evolution line is great. I think that out of the Alolan starters, I do really like Popplio. And I like Primarina, but Primarina is very feminine and Incineroar is like very masculine. And I think Decidueye is like a very good mix of the two. And that's what I appreciate about it, is that it's like, yeah, it's like an androgynous feel, and that's what I like about it. Okay, let's see, Oricorio. I like its design. I think it has nice colors. Yeah. I never really used it in the game, but I think it's got a fine design.
Sandygast.
I kind of feel the same way about Sandygast. I like its design.
I think it's cute.
I do too. I like the shovel coming out of its head.
And then Palisand.
Palisand's okay.
It's a bigger sand. It's a sand castle.
It's like a big sand castle. I mean, I'd say I like its design. I don't know. I don't like it as much as I like Sandygast. I'll put it in neutral.
Okay.
I have to compare it to like the other ones that I have down there.
True.
And I like, if I was comparing that between Shedinja, like, no. I think Shedinja's design is better. And then Mimikyu. Yes, one of my favorites. It's poor, tragic backstory, but still one of my favorites.
Ghost type Pokemon do not need trauma.
Not anymore. I love that it's a ghost and fairy type. I love its ability in the game.
Disguise.
Yes. Love Mimikyu. I love using it in the game. It's such a good Pokemon to have on your team. Let's
see, what is Oh yeah, this one. This is a weird one.
I don't know this one.
So
that's where it's gonna go.
I think I caught it just for the decks, but outside of that, I don't think I've ever used it. So yeah, I'm not.
It's a Lowland, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, I figured. I've seen it in the game, I think, but I know nothing about it. And I'm also not a big fan of its design, so it's just gonna go in the I don't know.
That's fair. I think I would put it there too.
And then let's see, Lunala. I had Pokemon Moon, so I did get Lunala. And I like Lunala's design. I don't know if it's my favorite for a legendary, but I like its design, so I think I'll put it in like.
I can see that.
Let's see, what is this? An alternate Lunala form?
Looks like it. Or like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably put that one.
Same.
I'll probably put that one in the neutral. It's okay looking, but it kind of gets rid of the colors, and that's one of the things I like about Lunala is its color scheme.
And it looks like we have Necrozma. The Lunala form.
I'm gonna put it in the I don't know. Okay. I don't know too much about the other forms, and I don't know, like it's okay. Right. But I just don't think I've really used it or like know enough about it to put it somewhere else.
I don't know, it's like 2 more shadow forms. Marshadow I feel neutral about.
I like its design. I think that they look cute, and it looks like I like the colors for it.
Mhm. All right.
And
then our Ultra Beast.
I hate the Ultra Beasts. I hate them so much. They don't look like Pokemon to me. I know they're not supposed to, like they're supposed to be an alternate universe or whatever, but I hate the Ultra Beasts.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that one specifically.
It looks not good. There's like nothing saving its design. You just have to scrap the whole thing in my opinion and start over. I do not like it at all.
Sinistea.
I love Sinistea's name. Its name alone is like enough for me.
Were you putting this one in like a like?
I think I'll put it in like.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. That one in, was it?
Poltegeist.
Poltegeist,
I love its name too.
I love the nameplay on some of these ghost type Pokemon.
I do too. I think the design is fine. I don't really use it in gameplay, so I think like is fine. And then we have my dragons. Oh, we already know where these are going.
Yep.
Yes.
To your favorites?
Oh yes, one of the peak dragon designs. Love Dragapult. Love its evolution line. It is so perfect.
Alright, so there we go. Any changes you want to make now that you have them all laid out?
Let's see.
Or you feel pretty strong with how you have some of them laid out?
I think I feel pretty good about it. You know, I'm gonna give Shedinja a little bit more love. We're gonna put Shedinja in the like.
Sounds good.
I'm just gonna shove him like right there.
Alright, I think that's about where you would go.
I was gonna say, I was trying to figure out if that's where he was gonna go. I've changed my tune about our dead cicada friend. I think it deserves a like.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where Shedinja's gonna go. Other than that, I think that's where I'd put all of them.
Alright. Well, you guys got my opinion throughout the video on where I would make some changes. But what are your guys' thoughts on this list? What would you change about it? Let me know down in the comments, and let me know what your favorite ghost type Pokemon is as well. Do you have anything you would like to add?
Yeah, sure. I'd love to see comments. Hopefully people agreeing with where I'm putting the Pokemon, but everybody has their own opinion. But you don't always see a ton of love for the ghost type Pokemon, so I'd love to kind of see what other people's favorites are too, because there's such a diverse typing of Pokemon. There's lots of different ones out there, lots of unique designs. So it was fun doing this to kind of see where I'd put all of them, because sometimes we don't always think of the ghost types as we should.
And their trauma.
And their trauma. Moving forward, let's hope that we have happy ghost type Pokemon.
Sounds good. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I hope to see everyone again next time. Thank you.